It does feel like that, I must admit. I mean, whilst the sort of architecture's changed, etc., the down by Union Square still, you know, you could change everybody's clothes to 1993 and it still feels a bit like when I was here. And the parade of shops has got different. The Lloyds Bank that I was always in debt to has gone. It's with the Santander's there now. But it's spooky, I have to say, to come back and see the sort of central tenements of where I lived is still here with a little few additions. So I'm looking forward to walking around the campus a bit more. I used to love Mondays. I don't know if it's still the same now, but Monday nights was always a really big night, and we used to have football club training, which no one wanted to go to because everyone was going down to the Place in Newcastle under Lyme, which was the club that everybody went to. That was always fun, and Friday nights in the Union were always great, but also the sports, because I played sport. Wednesday afternoons, trips to whatever strange place in Britain you ended up, and then coming back, and the Wednesday evenings in the Union was great fun. Really good, yeah. A lot of it's to do with kind of people skills for me. That being in that environment where you were sort of with a lot of people a lot of time, you learn how to kind of live and get on with a relatively small group of people, and that's very similar to work. When you work anywhere, you're not working with, like Manchester University, there's 50,000 people and you only see them once a day. Being at Keele is very much like being at work in some respects. You're working in small teams of people and building relationships a lot of the time. Academically, my degree obviously didn't particularly become relevant for what I did for a living, but just the whole thing of having studied 2 subjects and I got a 2-1 thankfully, just juggling a lot of different things. So I think it was the whole life at Keele. So it was being involved in a sports thing, and it, for any student, it doesn't have to be sport, it could be any other activity. Juggling that with your work and socialising and learning how to grow up, really, because you're pretty green when you get to university. So over that 3 years, you change enormously.